my channel. So let's finish this earring. So here what I have done, I have used these two beads here. Can you guys see? We have two beads. We are now going to use them and create the 4x4 weave here, and then we will do 2 rounds, and later on we will just use that same beads to the front. We will join there and create a triangular effect like this. And once we're done, we're going to do a small trick to keep it really straight. So let's start. So look here, flip it to the back side. Now we will take 6 beads and we will just come out of the first 2. Bring it closer, hold it like this, and then come out of first 2, and then like this next 2, making a square of 2 beads like this. We're going to repeat this step. So here in next step we only need 4 beads, since we have 2 sides, 2 beads here and 2 beads here. So we will be picking only 4 beads. First we will go through this and then these 2 that we just added. We can straight away go like this to save the time. Now come out these 2 here that we just added. Now again take 4 and repeat the same step. Take these 2 and then these 2 like this, and then come out from these. Like this we will complete this whole row. It will automatically bring this looseness and keep it close. So let me finish this first row. So I am at my last of this. I'm gonna pick my last 4. This is the last 2 will be coming out of those 4, and head 2 beads. So this is our back, and now we will be flipping it to the front. Now look closely, hold it like this. We are going to add our rondelles here. So we will be just coming out like this. Pull it tightly. Now take rondelle. We will pass the needle like this upward, and we will automatically come to this point here to add the rondelle. So here we are passing our needle like this. So it will actually automatically fill the rondelle in between that square we have here like this. Just go on adding the rondelles in between. Look, again we are here, we are passing with 1 rondelle like this and adding the rondelles. Pull properly, don't make it loose. Just go on adding the rondelles in between. See, here I have 8 of these rondelles. Then last of these 2 and we will come out of the last two and we are done. So this is how we just added the rondelles. Now we will be doing one more round of the same square. So we'll take one single red and we will pass through that same bead where we just came out, like this. So we can start the new row of the squares. Again take 6, just like we did here. We will repeat the same step. Take 6 and go through that 2 beads here. Again repeat, come out from sides to the front, and again with 4 beads we will finish this whole line here. Go through these 4 beads, completing the next square and coming out of these head beads here, like this. See, we are using uneven beads, that's why this thing looks like this. If you use a proper beads like this, good size bead, exact size bead, then it will look really pretty. But I wanted to try with uneven beads and still it looks really pretty. So let me finish this whole row. So I am at my last of this. I'm gonna pick my last 4. And I'm gonna come out of these 2 here first and then go up and then come out of the head beads. Now here you can do one more round of the square that we did here and make it a complete 4 rounds of cubic right angle weave pattern here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just simply going to now join this portion to here. So here what we're going to do, we will just add the two beads here. We will take 2 beads here and 2 beads here, so we will only need these 4. So how to do that? We will pick 2 beads and we will just in a line, okay, in a line we will go through these 2. Look closely how we are moving, and then we will try here. We will skip this and come out of these next 2 with 2 beads. See, we are just adding in a standing line here. Pull it like this, but you have to understand the design, that's why I spread it like that. Take 2 and come out of the next 2. Since we have these 2 here and we are filling these 2 in the second row, come out of these 2. See, now pull it, you will come to know we just formed a square here with 2. Now again take 2 and here we will skip these 2 and come out of the next 2. Like this, we just fill up this design, these 2, skip this 2 and come out of the next. Slowly we are closing. Take 2, skip these 2, come out of the next. like this. Just go on, skip these two, come out of the next two. See, it is getting closed. Skip these two, come out, next two, these two, and again take two, and here look closely, will come out of, we skipped here two and just come out of next two, and this is our last of this, like this. Now take two and come to the this left out two. So we just finished this earring with our last two, like this. See, it looks zigzag just because here the earlier this pattern it is not in a square, that's why this doesn't look like a square. Now we will go down and make the knot. Since our design is complete, now cut the thread and even this one. Now this is how the design just completed. Now we will add the jump ring here. Look closely here. What I have done, I took one toothpick, I measured it into that size and then cut it down in the same size but a bit small, because we want it to be get hidden inside, like this, and then insert in this squarey thing that we just did here, like this. I have to cut it down a bit short because it's coming out. Yes. And then with the help of Fevibond, I'm gonna glue both the ends so it just doesn't come off. And now take the jump ring and just take the middle where is our kundan's point is coming. We will take that thing and we will insert this jump ring there. Oops, it's getting in the bead, like this, and close it. Now let me tell you something about this. Earlier I was going to use a pendant like this, but since I don't have it, once the lockdown is over we can add this here and complete our Kareena earring like this. But if you don't find any kind of kundan set a pendant like this, you can use these ear studs instead of this. See, it looks really pretty when it wore with this. That's perfect for these earrings. See, it completely changes the look. This looks bolder and this look decent. And if you don't want to make them, you can use something else like this and change it like this. See, you can play with several things like I do. See, it looks really pretty with this floral design here. And there is one thing I forgot to tell you. If we add a hook like this, the design flips, and that is what the biggest flaw of this earring. and once it flips, the kundan that we just added will not be worthy. See, that's why I chose to make ear stud for this. So if you guys like my jewelry, please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And there is a new series coming up, so wait for my next video.